Jealousy is a powerful emotion that can creep into our hearts without us even realizing it. It's a feeling that can disrupt our peace, damage our relationships, and lead us away from the path of righteousness. But what if I told you that there are truths about jealousy that no one tells you? Truths that could change the way you see and handle this destructive emotion? In Islam, jealousy or hasad is not just a harmful emotion. It's a spiritual disease that can eat away at your heart and soul. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned us, beware of jealousy, for verily it destroys good deeds the way fire destroys wood. In this video, we're going to explore 7 important truths about jealousy that every Muslim needs to understand. These truths will not only help you overcome jealousy, but will also guide you towards a life of contentment, gratitude, and peace. Watch until the very end and don't skip any part, as every lesson is crucial and can make a significant difference in your life. So let's begin. Number 1, jealousy is a test of faith. Have you ever felt a twinge of envy when you see someone else's success, beauty, or wealth? It's a natural human emotion. But in Islam, how we respond to that feeling is crucial. The Quran reminds us, and do not crave what Allah has given some of you over others. Men will be rewarded according to their deeds, and women equally according to theirs. Rather, ask Allah for His bounties. Surely Allah has perfect knowledge of all things. Jealousy tests our faith and our trust in Allah's wisdom. When we feel envious, it's often because we're focusing on what others have, rather than being content with what Allah has given us. This lack of contentment can lead us away from gratitude, and as a result, weaken our connection with Allah. Instead of letting jealousy take root in your heart, use it as an opportunity to strengthen your faith. Remind yourself that everything you have and everything others have is from Allah. He knows what's best for you, and His plan for you is unique and perfect. When you shift your focus from what you don't have to what you've been blessed with, you begin to cultivate a heart full of gratitude and trust in Allah's wisdom. Number 2, jealousy breeds discontent. Jealousy doesn't just harm your relationship with others, it also breeds discontent within yourself. When you constantly compare yourself to others, you rob yourself of the peace and happiness that comes from appreciating your own life and blessings. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Look at those who are lower than you, and do not look at those who are above you, lest you belittle the favors Allah conferred upon you." In our modern world, where social media constantly bombards us with images of others' seemingly perfect lives, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. But this only leads to dissatisfaction and a sense of inadequacy. By focusing on what others have, you lose sight of the countless blessings in your own life. Ask yourself, how much time do you spend envying others instead of being grateful for what you have? Could shifting your focus help you find more contentment and peace in your life? Start by practicing gratitude daily. Take a moment each day to reflect on the blessings in your life, no matter how small. This simple practice can help you combat jealousy and cultivate a sense of contentment that brings you closer to Allah. Number 3, jealousy can lead to sin. One of the most dangerous aspects of jealousy is that it can lead us to commit sins we might not have otherwise considered. The Quran warns us, "Say, O Prophet, I seek refuge in the Lord of the daybreak, from the evil of whatever He has created, and from the evil of the night when it grows dark, and from the evil of those witches casting spells by blowing onto knots, and from the evil of an envier when they envy." This verse highlights the destructive power of jealousy when left unchecked. When jealousy takes over, it can drive us to actions that harm others and ourselves. We might find ourselves gossiping, spreading rumors, or even sabotaging someone's success out of envy. These actions not only damage our relationships, but also stain our hearts and distance us from Allah. Reflecting on the example of the Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam, we see how his brother's jealousy led them to plot against him, causing immense harm and suffering. This story serves as a powerful reminder of how jealousy can escalate into actions that are deeply sinful and destructive. Instead of allowing jealousy to lead you down a dark path, use it as a reminder to check your intentions and actions. Seek refuge in Allah from the whispers of Shaitan, and focus on purifying your heart through prayer, reflection, and positive action. Number 4, jealousy blocks blessings. Jealousy not only harms your spiritual well-being, but also blocks the flow of blessings into your life. When you harbor jealousy, you close your heart to the blessings that Allah has in store for you. The Quran encourages us to be grateful, reminding us, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor." Gratitude opens the door to more blessings, while jealousy shuts it. When you focus on what others have, you miss out on the opportunity to fully appreciate and enjoy the blessings in your own life. This constant state of dissatisfaction creates a barrier between you and the abundance that Allah wishes to bestow upon you. Ask yourself, are you allowing jealousy to block the flow of blessings in your life? What could you do differently to cultivate gratitude and open your heart to the favors of Allah? Start by consciously shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have. Each time you feel a pang of jealousy, counter it with a moment of gratitude. Over time, this practice will help you develop a heart that is open to receiving and recognizing the countless blessings that surround you. Number 5, jealousy erodes relationships. Jealousy can quietly and subtly erode even the strongest relationships. Whether it's with friends, family, or colleagues, jealousy creates a barrier of resentment and mistrust that can be difficult to overcome. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of unity and love among Muslims, saying, "None of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself." When jealousy creeps into a relationship, it can lead to feelings of competition, resentment, and even hostility. These negative emotions can drive a wedge between people, weakening the bonds that should be built on mutual respect and love. Over time, this can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and even the breakdown of relationships. Consider how jealousy might be affecting your relationships. Are there people in your life whom you find yourself envying rather than supporting? How might this be impacting your connection with them? The key to overcoming jealousy in relationships is to practice empathy and genuine happiness for others' successes. Remind yourself that their blessings do not diminish your own, and that true faith is reflected in your ability to love and support your fellow Muslims wholeheartedly. Number 6, jealousy reflects insecurity. At its core, jealousy often reflects a deeper sense of insecurity and low self-worth. When you feel inadequate or unworthy, it's easy to become envious of others who seem to have what you desire. But Islam teaches us that our worth is not measured by material possessions, beauty, or status, but by our faith and character. The Quran states, "Indeed, the most noble of you, in the sight of Allah, is the most righteous of you." Instead of letting jealousy fester, use it as a signal to address the insecurities within you. Reflect on your strengths, talents, and the unique qualities that Allah has blessed you with. Remember that everyone's journey is different, and what Allah has decreed for others is not meant for you, and that's okay. Building your self-esteem and self-worth through faith can help you combat jealousy. By recognizing your inherent value as a servant of Allah, you can find contentment in your own path and focus on personal growth rather than comparison. Number 7, jealousy can be transformed into motivation. The final truth about jealousy is that it doesn't have to be purely negative. When acknowledged and managed properly, it can be transformed into a powerful source of motivation. Instead of allowing jealousy to consume you, let it inspire you to work harder, improve yourself, and seek Allah's favor. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "There is no envy except in 2 cases: a person whom Allah has given wealth and he spends it righteously, and a person whom Allah has given wisdom and he acts according to it and teaches it to others." This hadith shows that jealousy, when directed towards righteous actions, can be a positive force. The next time you feel jealous, ask yourself, how can I channel this energy into something constructive? How can I improve myself and draw closer to Allah in the process? By turning jealousy into motivation, you can transform a potentially destructive emotion into one that drives you towards success, growth, and spiritual fulfillment. Jealousy is an emotion that we all experience at some point in our lives, but it's how we handle it that truly matters. By understanding these 7 truths, you can begin to see jealousy not as an insurmountable flaw, but as an opportunity for growth, reflection, and spiritual development. Islam teaches us that contentment, gratitude, and trust in Allah's plan are the keys to overcoming jealousy. By focusing on your own blessings, seeking to improve yourself, and supporting those around you, you can free your heart from the chains of envy and live a life of peace and fulfillment. So the next time you feel jealousy creeping in, remember these truths and use them as a guide to transform your emotions and strengthen your faith. Your journey towards a more content and grateful heart begins with understanding. And with the wisdom that Islam provides, you can conquer jealousy and find true peace.